What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today bringing you another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 feedback video, and today's focus is going to be advanced mechanics. Now, if you don't know what an advanced mechanic is, it's basically advanced moves you can do in the middle of battle to make the fights more intense and last longer. So example, like snap vanishing, beam struggles, being able to snap vanish, stuff like that. That is an advanced mechanic. Now, obviously, Xenoverse 1 has introduced quite a bit of advanced moves that weren't previously in the last game in Battle Z, and they include snap vanishing when you press, when you snap out a move if you have stamina, or jump vanishing, stuff like that. But I would love for Xenoverse 2 to have an even more advanced form of these mechanics that lets you do a lot more crazy things in battle. So the first one is, let's talk about snap vanishing. Snap vanishing is probably the most important thing a Dragon Ball Z game can have, because if you get stuck just in combos like in Battle Z, it makes the game not fun to play at all. And snap vanishing has always been one of the most important things in Dragon Ball Z fights. Like if you look at all the fights that the characters had throughout the series, there's a lot of snap vanishing to go back and forth that makes the fight so intense. Now, if it was up to me, I would go back to the old system like in Burst Limit and Budokai and Tenkaichi 3 and all, I guess, the Tenkaichi games, where if you press the button at the right time, you snap vanish, rather than relying on stamina. Granted, the stamina system isn't that bad because you can't snap vanish as much as you want. It's just, I'm more of a fan of perfecting the time in snap vanishing rather than just having stamina for it. Like, if you get good at knowing when to snap vanish at the right time, the fights can get pretty intense. And I would love to see for that to come back. But knowing how Xenoverse is, it's more of a game that anybody can pick up and, try to master along the way. I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to the same system they had in Xenoverse 1, where if you have stamina, you can snap vanish. So I'm going to ask you guys, what do you guys like better, to those who play the older games? Do you like the snap vanish system that they had in Xenoverse 1, or do you like the older ones that they have in Burst Limit, Budokai, and Tenkaichi? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, the next one is probably the most important one, and that's to catch runners. There's nothing more annoying in Xenoverse than finding somebody who just runs around for the last 10 seconds and wins the fight because they have more health. We need to get some kind of system where maybe you instant transmission right behind somebody when they try to do that, or you do a fly around thing like they had in the Rage and Blast games. We need to stop runners in the next game, because they're so annoying, where they pop a pill last second and get the health back, and then they just run around for the last remaining bit of time and win the fight because of technicality. That's bullshit. As I said in our last rant video, that is absolute bullshit, and I do not want to see that to come back in the next game. And it kind of scares me, because I feel like we're going to get that again, just because I don't think the DIMS team knows how much of an issue that was in Xenoverse 1. So hopefully they hear the feedback through our videos loud and clear that we need a system to stop runners in the next game. So get rid of those guys. The next one is, I want some kind of technique where you can blow back an opponent when they're completely beating you down. Like, if you remember in Burst Limit, you had the ability to do that thing where it just kind of get angry, Grah! And they can push somebody back and then kind of combo into a move. I would love to see something like that to come back. Maybe you can use half your stamina bar or half your ki bar or whatever energy they use in the next game. But being able to blow someone back can help you escape a combo move. I think that could be a cool addition, because in Burst Limit it was great. If you look at the Burst Limit fights, in my previous videos, or just any Burst Limit fight, those blowback moves were really, really great, and they were just intense. So when you go back and forth with two awesome players, those matches look so freaking awesome, which is why I can't get enough of watching Burst Limit fights. So I would love for a blowback move to come back. Now, the most popular requested one, it's most likely going to be beam struggles. I'm pretty sure everybody in the comment section already, by the time you're this deep into the video, is kind of thinking, I want beam struggles. Now, everybody knows how I feel about beam struggles. To me, beam struggles are a little bit, they're too redundant. They're cool the first couple times, but if you play a lot of Xenoverse or a lot of Dragon Ball Z games, beam struggles can get really annoying over time. But what I would love to see is, I would love to see beam struggles come back, because again, it's not a Dragon Ball Z fight without beam struggles, but I would love for them to come back in a different way, where it's not about who can spin the control faster. You know what would be better? What if they have a system where it's like QTE, so it's a button pops up and then you kind of have to press the button first or fast, or something like that, rather than spinning the controller. So I want to ask you guys, if beam struggles came back, what is the ideal system that you want to see beam struggles work with? Again, with me, I like QTE. Maybe you have a button pop up, whoever presses it first, it goes like that, rather than spinning, because spinning a D-pad or an analog stick, to me, is just a little bit annoying, and over time it can get just really redundant. But since I know Xenoverse 2 will most likely have a 2v2 and 3v3 system, since it's going to be impossible to do beam struggles in those systems, I say beam struggles only exist in 1v1s, and in 2v2s and 3v3s, they're just automatic like they were in Xenoverse 1. Because I know it's going to be really difficult to implement that, so just for the sake of not breaking the game, let's beam struggles stick those only in 1v1s, and 2v2s and 3v3s, they just are automated like they were in the previous game. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on how you guys would want to see the beam struggles actually work in terms of mechanics, whether you're spinning an analog stick or pressing buttons. What do you think works best? Now, the next one is probably a new one in a while, but I want the ability to repel attacks. I mean, obviously you can repel small key blasts with just swatting them out of the way, but I'm talking about the big ones. If you look back at the older Dragon Ball Z games, like I believe it was not Ultimate Battle 22, but like Final Boss, stuff like that, you had the ability to repel attacks. Actually, I don't remember if that was that game, but some of the games, older games, you're actually able to repel attacks, like where you can either completely throw them out of the way or throw them back at your opponent. I think it'd be cool if they can figure out a good way to make that work in this game. Like say someone throws a Spirit Bomb, or somebody throws a Kamehameha, or when someone throws a Death Ball, being able to do the combination at the right time, you can like bounce the attack back based on how much energy you have. Like that would be absolutely incredible, and it would be a fun new addition to add to the system that they currently have, which would be also a great way to add another defense way, or a defensive way to make it so you don't always get spammed by attacks. So if you wanted to sit there and throw Death Balls the whole time, or Ultimate Spirit Bombs, or not Ultimate Spirit Bombs, but Super Spirit Bombs, I'm going to counter them. I'm going to keep throwing back at you so you can get a taste of your own medicine. I think that'd be cool to see if they have that come back in Xenoverse 2. Now, my last one I'm going to toss out there is counters, and I'm talking about a way more advanced form of counter. Now, counter moves in Xenoverse consisted of stuff like the Trunks move. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called. The moves are basically you just sit there, you just kind of taunt your opponent, and then if they attack you, you can like Super God Shock Flash. I think that was called. That was one of them. I can't think of any moves, but you know what I'm talking about. The ones where you just kind of taunt, and then if you get attacked, you counter with an attack. I don't want to see those really come back because those are really broken, but I would love to see a more advanced mechanic of counters where if you do maybe if you time it right and you press the right button, you can like get out of an attack completely and counter your opponent and then get him to a combo or something. Doing counter moves as like super moves, I just think they're a bit broken and they were just too easily abused, so they have to kind of rework that system for super move. But as far as counters, I would love to have like maybe like a snap finish move where if you counter your opponent, you snap finish behind him and you knock him back. Like something like that. That would be a cool addition to the system that will make the fights a lot more intense. Like I would love to see that kind of stuff come back. But for now, I think this is pretty much a solid list of stuff that I would love to see in terms of advanced mechanics, and I'm pretty sure I missed a lot, so this is your chance to speak now. So any advanced mechanic you think would work well, drop it in the comment section below, and I'm curious to see what else will make Xenoverse 2 a great sequel to the series. So let's see what everybody thinks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like right below and send as much feedback as possible. Just get it out there in the world so Dims and Bandai Namco know what we as a community want, and then hopefully they'll listen. So when Xenoverse 2 comes out, we'll have exactly what we want out of a future game. So yeah. But yeah, and like I said, any other advanced mechanic that I might have missed, because I'm sure there's a bunch that I might have missed, to drop in the comment section below. And don't forget to let me know what's a good way, I guess good mini game, let's call it, that you want to see with beam struggles in the next game. Just drop in the comment section below and let's see what everybody agrees with. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to say just spin an analog stick, but that's boring. Let's get something more fun and intense. Something that's not redundant, because remember, you're going to have to play this game over the course of a couple months, and if you keep doing spinning your control stick, or you know, have to deal with beam struggles 1,000 times per battle, it can get pretty annoying and redundant. But that's just me. So I guess let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, as always, you guys enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I will see all you awesome Super Saiyans in the comment section below. Peace.